Okay. So, yes, good afternoon once again. Good afternoon, everyone. So, we're going to have our math lesson, right? So, we started with exponents. Remember? It was actually the lesson 1 for unit 1, exponents. So how do you remember exponents? The way we had studied it last time, the way we discussed it last time. How do you remember it? How do you understand exponent? What does it mean when you have seen 4 with a exponent of 2? What does it mean? How do you interpret that one? Anyone? Do you understand exponent? How does exponent works? Why do we need to study exponent? Why do we need to have exponent instead of writing numbers? What do you think? How do you understand 4 with exponent of 2? What are we going to do with the numbers? The 4 and the 2. What is 4 and what is 2? Can you still remember the lessons that we had last time? The lesson that we had last time? What is 4? Can you still remember the meaning 4? You still remember 4? Anyone?
Two exponent 2.
Yeah, 4 with exponent of 2. What do we call 4? Is it the base or is it the exponent?
The exponent.
Is 4 the exponent? What do you think? What is the exponent between 4 and 2? 4. What are we going to do with the 4 and what are we going to what does 2 mean? So actually the exponent is 2, right? The exponent is 2. But if you had seen a number such as 4 with the exponent of 2, what does it mean? What are we going to do with that? One, you have seen an exponent. For example, 3 with exponent of 3 or 3 with exponent of 2. What does it mean? How do you understand exponent? By your own understanding, you can tell us, you can tell the class. How do you understand exponent? Alfonso, how do you understand exponent? When you say 3 with exponent of 2, what is your answer, by the way?
9. Because it
3 with
multiplies itself.
Yes, how many times do you need to multiply 3 by itself?
2.
Times. Very good. So meaning the exponent tells us that we are going to multiply the base by itself upon knowing what is the exponent, right? For example, 2 with exponent of 3. What is that? What is your answer when you say 2 with exponent of 3?
8.
8. Why does it become 8?
Because it multiplied by itself for
How many times?
for 3 times.
3 times. Very good.
So
So,
it will be 2 times 2 equals 4. And multiply by 2 again, it becomes 8.
very good. So that is how exponent works. So that is what you call exponent. So remember, when you say 3 with exponent of 0, what will be your answer? 3 with exponent of 0, what will be your answer?
Or 0.
Is it 0?
It's 1.
1. Remember last time I told you, if a number or a variable has an exponent of 0, then the variable or the number will become 1. So that is one of the rules, remember? That is the number 1 rule. If the variable or the coefficient has an exponent of 0, take note, if the variable or a number or a coefficient has an exponent of 0, then that number or that coefficient or that variable will become 1. For example, a with exponent of 0, what will it become? A with exponent of 0. What is your answer? 1. Very good. 1 million with exponent of 0. 1. Very good. X with exponent of 0.
1.
1. So any number, any variable, if it has an exponent of 0, then the answer would be 1. How about the second rule? If a number or a variable has an exponent of 1, what will be your answer? If a number or a variable has an exponent of 1, what will be your answer? What will be your answer?
That number.
That number. Very good, Catherine. The answer will also be that number or that variable. For example, a raised to 1 or a with exponent of 1. What will be your answer?
A.
1 million with exponent of 1.
1 million.
1 million. X with exponent of 1.
X.
X. Very good. So that is the second rule. So if a variable or a number has an exponent of 1, then the answer will also be the said number or the said variable. So we will share the book that was actually sent by Sir Harry last time, right? It was actually sent by Sir Harry last time. Wait a minute. Okay, that one. So you can see the book, right? You can see the book that was being shared by Sir Harry last time. So it is all about pre-algebra. It is an 8th grade book. Okay. So it's a good thing that we have this kind of lesson. It's all because you will be able to study algebra in advance, right? You will have the basic know-how regarding algebra. So it will actually be very, very good on your part. Okay. So the first lesson, again, is actually all about exponents. So we are talking about the basic operations with exponents. So this one. Okay. Okay, so you know how, right? You had now the basic knowledge regarding the exponent. Okay. For example, I think I was able to discuss up to the negative exponent, right? Up to the negative exponent. By the way, before I will open the book, I will have to ask you again, what are we going to do if you have seen a variable which is the same variable or the same number having exponent? If the said variable if there are two the same variables which were being multiplied together and the said variables has an exponent, what are we going to do with the exponent? For example, A squared or A with exponent of 2 times A with exponent of 4. What are we going to do with the exponent as well as with the base? Can you still remember? Can you still remember last time what we do or what we did with the exponent? If you encounter a variable, the same variables having different exponents, same base, or it can be a number, it can be a variable. They are the same base, but different exponents being multiplied together. What are we going to do with the exponents? What will happen to the exponents? A is raised to the power of 2 or A with the exponent of 2 times A with the exponent of 6. What will be your answer? A with the exponent of 2 times A with the exponent of 6. What will be your answer? Anyone? Can you still remember the lessons that we had last time? So that we can answer this one. Like this one, the number 6. The number 6, can you see the number 6? M with the exponent of 5 multiplied by M with the exponent of negative 2. What are we going to do with the exponent as well as with the base? Considering that the base is actually the same, what will happen? What operations are we going to do or to use? Anyone? So we are actually talking about the exponents here. So we will focus on the exponents. So what will happen? M raised to 5 or M with exponent of 5 times M with exponent of negative 2. What will be your answer? Anyone? What are you going to do? Can you still remember? Okay, for example, A with exponent of 2 times A with the exponent of 6, what will be your answer? Give me your answer. A with the what will be the exponent? What will be the new exponent? The new exponent would be 8. Why? Why does it become 8? Because we added the two exponents, the 2 and the 6. We added 2 plus 6, it becomes 8. So what happened with the base? With we will simply leave the base as it is. So A as is raised to the power of 8 or A with the exponent of 8. Okay, how about number 6? What are you going to do with number 6? They have different sign. Remember, they have different sign. What will happen to this one? What will happen to that one? They have different sign. Who can answer? Are we going to add? Are we going to subtract? What will happen? They look at the variable. They have the same variable. What will happen? What is your answer? Okay, I will give you choices, okay? I will give you choices. With the letter A, M with exponent of 7, M, B with M with exponent of 3, M with exponent of negative 7, okay? Or M, sorry, or M with exponent of negative 3. Again, the answers will be A, letter A, M with exponent of 7, B, M with exponent of 3, C, M with exponent of negative 7, D, M with exponent of negative 3. What will be your answer?
A.
Is it A? Why does it become A? M with exponent of 7. Why did we arrive with M with the exponent of 7?
Because the M with exponent of 5, it becomes M5.
M5, yes. And
Then
then,
m minus 2, m with exponent negative 2.
yes.
Oh, I was so wrong. I was wrong. Sorry. The answer was B.
The answer will be B, because look at the sign. We have different sign. So if you are going to add two numbers having different sign, we are going to subtract, right? If you have seen two numbers and the operation by that is actually an addition, but there are two different signs, then instead of adding, we are going to subtract. Okay? Instead of adding, we are going to subtract. Therefore, the correct answer would be m with the exponent of 3, which is letter B. Okay, how about this one? 7 with exponent of 12 times 7 with exponent of 10. What will be your answer? 7 with exponent of 12 times 7 with exponent of negative 10. What will be your answer? Number 3. Number 3. 7 with exponent of 12 times 7 with exponent of negative 10. What will be your answer? Anyone? Just make your number 6 as your basis. So according to Alfonso, the correct answer for number 6 would be m with exponent of 3, which is actually the correct answer. How about number 3? What will be your answer?
Number 3 will be, the answer is 7 exponent of 2.
Very good. 7 with exponent of 2, or you can also say 7 raised to 2, or 7 with the power of 2. Right? Okay. How about this one? Number 1. How about number 1? We stop with division. We stop with division, right? How about number 1? What are you going to do with that? What will be your answer for that one? What are you going to do if you have seen two the same variables being divided together? Having exponent. The set variables or numbers has an exponent. Considering that the number or the variable is the same. What will be your answer for this one? If we added the exponent from the product, what are you going to do with the exponent if we are going to divide it?
The answer is 3 exponent of negative 3.
3 with exponent of negative 3. Very good. Why? Because we are simply going to subtract. If you had seen a variable or a number which is actually the same base and raised and is being divided, you are going to subtract the denominator from the numerator. The exponent of the denominator from the numerator. So it will become negative 1 minus 2. Right? So considering that they both have the same sign, so we are simply going to get the sign, which is the negative, then we will add the 1 and the 2. Therefore, the answer will be 3 with the exponent of negative 3. So that will become your answer. How about number 4? How about number 4? You can see number 4, it is the combination of product and division. It is a combination of product and division. Look at number 4. T raised to 7 times T raised to 4 divided by T raised to 5. Again, T raised to 7 times T raised to 4 divided by T raised to 5. What will be your answer? will be your answer? So you are going to add the exponents of t raised to 7 and t raised to 4. What will be the answer for that one? It will become t with the power of 11 divided by t with the power of 5. And then, according to Alfonso earlier, you are going to subtract the exponent if the operation is division. So, t with the power of quantity 11 minus 5, what will be your answer? It will become t with the power of 11 minus 5. 11 minus 5. 6. Very good. So the answer would be t with the power of 6. Or t with the exponent of 6. Okay? So we will not deal with 2 and 5 yet. Because we are not done with that one yet. We stop with that. With the discuss yet this number 2 and number 5. Okay. This is what we discussed last time, right? Regarding the exponent. The example is actually 3 because we multiplied 3 by its. How many times did we multiply 3 by itself? We multiply 3 by itself 4 times. So how do we do that? 3 times 3. 3 times 3. What is your answer?
9.
9. 9 times 3.
27.
9 times 3. 27. 27 times 3.
81.
81. So that is what we did to get 81. So we simply multiply the base, which is the 3, by itself 4 times. So you are simply going to use the base only. You are simply going to use the base only, and the exponent will tell us that we are simply going to multiply the base by itself how many times? 4 times. Okay? This one, according to this one, any number to the 0 power is equal to 1. So that is what I told you earlier. So any number, any variable to the power of 0 will always be equal to 1. And then any number, okay, any number or any variable with the power of 1 will always be that number or that variable. Right? So that is the first and the second rule regarding the exponents. So we are simply going to use the exponent in order for us to make it so much easier for us to write the numbers. Because if you are simply going to write 5 with the power of 20, so it will only involve 3 numbers. But if you are going to multiply 5 by itself 20 times, then you will be able to have 467,360,000. So 95 trillion. So it is a very, very big number, right? So we will simply use the exponent in order for us to be able to write it much easier than to write the whole product. Right? Than to write the whole product. So that is the importance of exponent. That is actually the importance of exponent. So multiplying numbers with the same base, that is what we discussed earlier. And also, we are simply going to consider the bases. Look at the bases. If you have seen that the two bases or the any bases which is actually the same base, then we are only going to add. Okay? because it is actually a multiplication, we are simply going to add the exponents. We are simply going to add the exponents. How about if we multiplied, it will multiply different bases. If we multiply different bases, then it will not be applicable for that one. Okay, it will not be applicable for that one. So we will simply look for the same base. Okay, and then the next one is actually the dividing of numbers with the same base. Dividing of numbers with the same base. So we also learned earlier that when we encountered a number having the same base, then what we are going to do with the exponent is that we are simply going to subtract, okay? We are simply going to subtract the denominator from the numerator, considering that the numerator will be bigger than the exponent of the denominator, right? It will be bigger than the exponent of the denominator. Okay, so you can also use subtraction, or you can also use cancellation. So that is what they did. They use cancellation. Okay, for this one, 4 with the power of 7 divided by 4 with the power of 5. So they simply illustrate, they wrote 7 fours and 5 fours. So 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 7 times, as well as 4 times 4 times 4 up to 5 times. So what they did was they simply canceled, cut all the exponents from the denominator. How many fours are there in the denominator? That is how many fours you are also going to cancel from the numerator. So as it is, we already have 0. Okay, we already have 0 exponent for this one because it was all being canceled. That is why we have 1. 4 raised to the power of 0 is equals to 1, right? And then what remained for the numerator is only 2 exponent. So that is why 2 fours. That is why the correct answer would be 4 with the power of 2. Because look at this. How many 4 do we have? We have 2 fours. Right? So look at this. And then this one. This is actually the general format. X raised to the power of A divided by X raised to the power of B will be equal to X with the power of A minus B. Okay? The other one for the multiplication, X with the power of A times A with A times X with the power of B will become X with the power of A plus B. That is the third rule. Okay, a power to a power. A power to a power is our fifth rule. A power to a power is actually our fifth rule. Okay? Look at this. 2 raised to 3, quantity 2 raised to 3 raised to 2. Look at this. So if you look at it, 2 raised to 3 or 2 with the power of 3 is being enclosed in a parenthesis. And then after the parenthesis, we also had another power outside the parenthesis. So what are we going to do with that one? So what we are going to do with that one, if you encounter something like this, you are simply going to multiply the power to the other power. So it will become 2 with the power of 3 times 2. So 3 times 2 will become 6. 2 with the power of 6. Or if you look at it, they simply get the product of 2 raised to the power of 3, which is 8. And then 8 is also being raised to the power of 2. So 8 times 8 is equals to 64. But if you look at 2 with the power of 6, it will also become 64. Why? Look at this. 2 times 2 is? What is your answer? 2 times 2?
4.
What is your answer? 2 times 2?
4.
4. Very good. 4 times 2?
8.
8.
8 times 2?
64. 64.
8 times 2?
16.
16 times 2?
32.
Times 2?
64.
64. So it's just the same, right? So 8 with the power of 2 is just the same with 2 with the power of 6, which is also 64. Right? So if you look at it, you can easily see that, okay, if I encounter a variable having an exponent and then it just being, it also, the said quantity will also have another exponent outside, which is what we call a power to a power, then I am simply going to multiply all the powers, all the exponents. If you do not understand power, then exponent. You're simply going to multiply all the exponents. Okay, look at this. Another example. G with exponent, quantity G with the exponent of 4 with the exponent of 3. So if you look at it, there are simply illustrated it as like this. G, and then remember the third, remember the third rule regarding the this having the same base. So multiplication G with the power of 4 times G with the power of 4. Or then we know what we are going to do with that by simply adding all the exponents. So 4 plus 4 plus, right? But if you simply look at this G with the power of 4, quantity G with the power of 4 with the exponent of 3 will be automatically G with the power of 12. Why? We simply multiplied 4 times 3, which is equals to 12. Just the same, right? You can simply illustrate it if you do not understand, or you can simply multiply it for the shortcut. Okay, do you have some questions? Questions, everyone? Questions? Do you think you will be able to follow, or are you still confused, or you understand it already? What do you think? Anyone? What do you think about this one? What can you say about this? Can you be able to answer? Okay, we will go back to the other, to the practice. This one. Number 2. Number 2. Look at this. Number 2. What will be your answer for that one? Number 2. Anyone? Just go back to the power, a power to a power. What will be your answer for that one? Anyone? 3 times negative 4. 3 times negative 4. What is your answer? 3 times negative 4. Anyone? Honey, 3 times negative 4. 3 times 4. 3 times 4. Inda, 3 times 4.
12.
12. Very good. If you multiply positive to negative, what will be your answer? Will it be negative or will it be positive? If you multiply positive and negative numbers, what will happen? Will the sign becomes positive or will the sign becomes negative? Multiply positive and negative number. Does your teacher prior to me was able to discuss regarding the sign? Are you able to discuss the sign already? if you are going to multiply a positive number and a negative number, what will become the new number, or what will be the answer? Will it be negative or will it become positive number?
Negative number.
Very good. Okay, so if you look at it, 3 times negative 4, what will be your answer? 3 times
Negative 12.
negative 12. Very good. So 2 raised to the power of negative 12 times 2 to the power of positive 8. So look at the base. We are going to multiply the number having the same base. So look at it. So we will simply focus on the exponent. So negative 12 plus 8. They have different sign also. We are going to add two numbers having different sign. Negative 12 plus 8. What will be your answer? By the way, what will happen if you are going to multiply, I mean to add positive number and negative number? Are we going to subtract or are we going to add?
Subtract.
Are we going to subtract or are we going to add? If you encounter a positive, if you are going to add a positive and a negative number.
No. Subtract.
Subtract. So, negative 12 plus 8. What will be your answer? So, you are going to subtract. Negative 12 plus 8.
6.
6. 6. It will become 4, right? 12 minus 8 is 4. So what sign are we going to use? Is it the negative or the positive? Which is bigger, the negative 12 or the positive 8? Which has a bigger number, the negative value or the positive value?
Positive value.
Negative 12 and positive 8. Which is bigger, the 12 or the 8?
The 12.
The 12.
12. So we are simply going to adopt the sign of the bigger number. So what will be the sign? Will it be positive or will it be negative?
Negative.
Very good. It will become negative. So the correct answer for that one would be 2 with the power of negative 4. Okay, 2 with the power of negative 4. Very good. I understand. Okay, how about this one? X raised to negative 2. Quantity X raised to negative 2 raised to negative 6. Quantity X raised to negative 2 raised to negative 6. Okay, focus on the exponents. They have the same exponent, which is negative. Negative times negative. Will it be positive or will it be also negative? Negative times negative. Will it be positive or will it be negative? Negative times negative. They have the same sign. Negative times negative. We are going to multiply the same sign. Will it become positive or will it become negative?
Negative.
Is it negative? We are going to multiply the same sign. Positive. So, positive. So, 2 times 6.
12.
2 times 4. 4? Is it 4?
12. I said 12.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Because the dogs are barking. I cannot clearly hear you. So, the answer is 12. So, what will become the sign? Will it be positive 12 or negative 12?
12.
What sign? Positive, negative 12?
Positive.
Positive 12. So, what will be your final answer? X with the power of?
With the power of positive 12.
Very good. X with the power of positive 12 or X with the power of 12. Because it is understood if the number is positive, we are not going to use the word positive. But if it is negative, we should use the word negative. Right? Okay, so you understand that one. I hope you understand it. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Look at the number 7. Number 7. Jay's raised to the power of 2 times j with the power of negative 7 is equals to j with the power of negative 2 times j with the power of negative 3. Do you think the equations are true? Is it equal? Is it does the equation true or false? What do you think? J raised to power of 2 times j raised to negative 7 is equals to j raised to power of negative 2 times j with the raised to power of negative 3. Is it the same? When you try to solve the left equation from the right equation, will you be able to arrive with the same answer? So if you will be able to arrive with the same answer, then this must be true, right? But if you will not be able to arrive with the same answer, then this must be false. So what do you think will be your answer for number 7? Is it true? Okay, try to justify your answer. Try to solve it so that we can be able to see if the answer is true. Okay, j with the power of 2 times j with the power of negative 7. What will be your answer?
Will be become j with the power of minus negative 5.
Negative 5. Very good. How about the other one? J with the power of negative 2 times j with the power of negative 3.
J with the power of minus negative 5.
J with the power of negative 5. Therefore, the correct answer is true. Very good, Alfonso. Okay. How about number 8? How about number 8? Look at number 8. Do you think a raised to power of 5 divided by a raised to 8 raised to power of 0 is equal to a 8 raised to power quantity 8 raised to power of 3 raised to power of 2? What do you think? Is it the same or it's different? Try to solve first the first equation, the left equation. 8 raised to 5 divide 8 raised to 0. What will be your answer? It will be 8 raised to 5. How about the other one? Quantity 8 raised to 3 raised to 2. What will be your answer? 3 times 2. 3 times 2. What is your answer? 6. Very good. So is 8 raised to 5 the same with 8 raised to 6? Is 8 raised to 5 equals to 8 raised to 6? What do you think? Is it the same? 8 raised to 5 is equals to 8 raised to 6. Do you think it is the same? True or false? The answer would only be true or false. What do you think? Anyone? So I think I only have two or three students or 4 students. Alfonso, Inda, Honey, and Catherine. How about the others? What will be your answer for this one? Will it become true or will it be false? What do you think? Hello, hello. Where are the others? Tristan, what do you think about this one? Is 8 raised to 5 equals to 8 raised to 6? True or false? Is it correct or not? Tristan, I think it's very sleepy. How about Farrell? How about Farrell? What do you think, Farrell? Is 8 raised to 5 equal to 8 raised to 6? What do you think? Anyone? Hello? Shitya. How about Shitya? Or Aaron? Is 8 raised to 5 equals to 8 raised to 6. True or false? Simply answer true or false. Inda, is it the same or not? Is it the same or not? What do you think? It will not be the same because 8 raised to 5 is not the same with 8 raised to 6. Why does it becomes 8 raised to 6? 2 times 3 is 6. Right? 2 times 3 is 6. So 8 raised to 5 divided by 1 will also become 8 raised to 5. So this is not the same. Okay, look at this. So we will not go with that one yet. We will continue with our discussion regarding the exponents before I'm going to give you some worksheets so that you will be able to practice. Okay, so this is power to a power. So what will be the general form of power to a power? The general form of power to a power is quantity, okay? Quantity x raised to a raised to b is equals to x raised to a times b. Okay? We can simply multiply the exponents. We can simply multiply the exponents. Okay, look at this. So we are done with the 6 operations. I think it is the 6th operation. So we are simply going to have this one. Okay, in your paper, get a paper and a pen. We are going to have this. I am going to give you only 5 numbers only for you to answer. Okay, 5 numbers only for you to answer. So what are those? Those will be 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. Those will be, okay. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 8. So answer that one. Then I will call you. Excuse me for a while. I'm going to give you how many minutes? How many minutes should I give you? Only 5 minutes? I'm simply going to go to the, okay? Wait a minute. I'm giving you 5 minutes. 5 minutes, okay? I'm giving you 5 minutes. Okay, are you done? Okay, so we still have 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes for you to answer. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3,
Miss,
5, and 8. Right? 1, 2, 3, 5, 8.
miss,
Who would like to answer? Number 1. Who would like to answer number 1? Anyone would like to answer? Nicholas, would you like to answer, Nicholas? 1, 2, 3, 5, and 8.
miss, it's too hard for me to answer.
It's still hard. So, are you late?
Yes, miss.
Okay. So, that is why. So, if you encounter such as for number 1, look at the bases. What are the base there? The base is actually the 5. They are the same, right? So what are you going to do with the exponents? It is actually a multiplying of same base. Multiplying of same base. Multiplying of numbers having the same base. So you are simply going to add all the exponents. You are simply going to add all the exponents. So if you look at it, what do you think will be your answer for that one? We're simply going to add the exponents, then copy the base. We're not going to you are not going to delete the base, but rather you are simply going to copy the base. Then you are simply going to add the exponents. What do you think? Will you be able to answer that one already? What will be your answer? You have the same base. The base is 5, right? So what are you going to do with the exponent? You are simply going to add the exponents. Will you be able to add the exponents? 3 plus 7. 3 plus 7. Okay, who are that? Who would like to volunteer answering number 1? Just number 1.
Exponent of 10.
Very good. 5 with exponent of 10. So it was actually very easy, right, Felicia? It was actually very easy. Very good, Felicia. Okay, how about number 2? So the correct answer for number 1 is 5 with exponent of 10. Why does it become 10? We simply added 3 plus 7 is 10. So that is why the answer is 5 with exponent of 10. Okay, how about number 2? How about number 2? Look at that. How about number 2? What will be your answer for number 2?
12 a power of 9.
12 with a power of
9.
9. Very good. 12 with the power of 9. Because if you look at it, 12 with the power of 0 is actually 1, right? It's actually 1. But then if you really wanted to know, you can add 9 and 0. The answer will also be 9. That is why 12 with the power of 9 is the correct answer. Very good, Alfonso. How about number 3? How about number 3? Hi, baby. Hi, little Alfonso. Well, how about number 3? It is a combination of multiplication and division. How about number 3? Anyone?
T a power of 7.
T with the power of 7. Okay, very good. T with the power of 7 because 5 plus 4 is
9.
9. 9 minus 2 is
7.
7. Very good. That is why the correct answer is T with the power of 7. How about 5? How about number 5? How about number 5? What is your answer?
F a power of -4.
F with the power of what?
-4.
Is it -4? F with the power of?
Of 4.
4. Very good. 5 minus 1 is 4. Considering that 5 has actually the sign of positive. It's not negative, right? It's actually positive 5. So 5 minus 1 is 4. So that is why the answer is F with the power of positive 4. How about 8? How about number 8? You can correct your answer or you can check your answer. if you think you were able to get it. How about number 8? It is a combination of multiplication having the same base and power to a power. What is your answer for that one?
B, a power of 36.
B with the power of 36. Okay, why does it become 36? Look at this. 3 times 6 is 18, right? 2 times 9 is also 18. So if I'm going to add 18 and 18, it will give me 36. That is why the answer is B with the power of 36. Very good. Okay, so how about number 9? Did you answer number 9? Who answered number 9? It's very easy.
J, a power of 55.
J with the power of 55. Very good. J with the power of 55. How about number 7? Number 7.
5 exponent of 20.
Hello.
Uh,
5, a power
5.
with a power of 20.
5 with the power of 12. Very good. Number 6. Number 6.
U with the power of 7.
U with the power of 7. Very good. Okay, look at this. Number 10. How about number 10? How about number 10? How about number 10? Anyone? Just the same with number 1. How about number 10?
3, with a power of 4.
3 with the power of 4. Okay, try to evaluate 3 with the power of 4. Get the answer. 3 times 3. Times 3 times 3. Multiply 3 4 times.
The answer is 81. 81.
Very good. 81. Okay, number 12. Number 12. How about number 12? How about number 12?
Miss, I'm going to leave because I'm going to do something that's long.
Okay, Nicholas. So you need to go on Friday. You need to be early, okay? So that you will be able to, because I'm going to review again. So that you will be able to.
Miss. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. So what is your answer for number 12?
25.
25. Very good. 5 raised to the power of 6 divided by 5 raised to the power of 4. It will become 5 raised to the power of 2. 5 times 5 is 25. Very good. How about number 15? How about number 15?
8.
8. Is it 8? Number 15.
No. 1.
That would give you 1. 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 will also be 1. Even though the exponent will be million, the answer will still be 1. Okay, how about number 14? How about number 14? How about number 14?
105 with a power of 125.
Okay. Again. What is your answer?
5 with a power of 125.
Are you sure?
Okay. Try again.
The answer is 125. 5 times 5 is 25 times 5 is 125 because the answer is actually 5 with the power of 3. If I'm going to evaluate 5 with the power of 3, it will become 125. Okay. So how about the others? What happened? I think I only have 3 or 4 students. What happened to the others? Do you understand, or do I still need to explain and give you more worksheets? How about Alfonso? What can you say about it? That one, Alfonso. Does that is it very difficult?
A little difficult, but also fun.
A little bit difficult, but also fun. How about the others? What can you say about our lesson so that I will be able to adjust? Do I need to give you from time to time some worksheets or things that you need to solve so that you will be able to grasp the idea? Anyone? Just simply tell me because Alfonso can follow already. How about the others? Hi, little Alfonso. What is the name of your brother? What's your name?
His name is Oliver.
Oliver. Hi, Oliver. How old are you, Oliver?
He's 6 years old.
He's 6 years old. Is he already attending the school? Attending school? Does he attend
Yes.
school already?
Yes. And now he's on the elementary school.
Grade 1? First grade?
Yes.
Wow, you should be able to join Alfonso during our class, okay? So that you will also learn. How about the others? Okay, so it's already 6:02. So see you again on Friday, okay? So we will have to give you some more examples and then we will be able to, maybe I will have, after the examples and everything, next week I'm going to give you quiz. Okay? Okay, everyone. See you again on Friday. Bye-bye for now.